Are you guys playing some? Wait, what are you guys doing?
I was playing with the door.
Oh, okay.
Multiverse. He was playing with the door.
All right. So,
I may or may not be getting bored.
already. So do we?
He's been waiting.
That is true. So, if we want to recap of where we had last left off, you guys had just discovered some critical information regarding a character called Sasa. You guys managed to burst into Enigma's hood with a Koopa shell technique, and you guys have been poisoning people. Good old murder. Good old manslaughter. Good stuff. Good stuff. How does everyone feel about it? That kind of.
I would like to say self-defense.
Self-defense. I'm pretty sure you attacked first.
No, if you remember, they attacked me like years ago. This is just revenge. Or delayed self-defense.
Alright.
What's that, like the statute of limitation that, you know?
Yeah, what's the statute of limitation in this world, DM? Anyways.
That's a great question, DM.
I know, right? So, yeah, I'm not gonna... what do you guys want to do? So you guys have just freed all the victims of Enigma's hood. And you guys need to, 1, get out, and 2, you guys currently have a plan to burn down the place in your wake.
Yes.
Did we have any leads on the guy who stole the girl?
On the guy who stole the girl? No.
Okay.
Well, we do have one lead.
You do have
we
one.
Need to go find Aragard and.
Well, yes.
Wherever he is again, I don't remember now. I threw out the paper I had written down.
So, one thing I will warn you guys about: there are going to be more people in this building. So
we didn't kill them all?
No.
Damn.
Well, looks like we murder our way out.
Alright. Do you need to do anything to start burning the place down, or...?
I think the plan was to go check out the kitchen, see if they had anything else flammable that would help.
Oh, you want to go to the kitchen first?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Alright, we'll go to the kitchen.
We also have to get the children out, too.
Yes, that is a good point. So what's your guys' plan? Well, I found the map here. What's your guys' plan for actually getting the kids out? You can't just march them out right now.
Follow us, but stay back.
Okay. What if I could do
I feel like one of us should stay back with them, in case there's like some sort of sabotage or something, and then 2 people, the other 3 lead the way.
We should just you know how like the military tactically like clears buildings? Let's just do that in reverse.
From the inside out?
Tactical leaving.
Tactical extraction.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well,
I'm trying to see if I can keep the,
Movement.
Yes.
Oh, it's dark. I'm scared.
Is it gonna keep...
No,
No, it's not. Okay.
Either.
The
Stabby!
Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. So, you have stabbied everyone in here. Everyone in here is dead.
Including this girl who got fucked up.
Is she the one that was choking on her own vomit?
No.
No.
No,
That was the guy over here, the Haroldo. Uh-huh.
I mean, I recommended we cut off her hand so she never cooks again, but apparently killing her was the nicer option.
Apparently that was more nice, but I don't know.
The more humane option, at least.
I'm sorry.
Well, I would argue that is more humane.
Alright.
Just end it rather than taking...
Are you telling me that there aren't disabled people who are living their best lives right now?
I mean...
Absolutely, but to go from abled to disabled, people often say they'd rather die. Especially when they lose their favorite thing. Because of it.
Well, then
now, they often recover from it. They often recover from it and end up having a great life, but...
I would like to self-identify as trans-ableist.
Okay, I
So
feel like
you
this
are-
conversation
what are you-
is not being very productive towards the campaign right now, so I'm going to steer your attention towards something that is. So, in the kitchen you find a little cupboard, and this cupboard has a lot of exotic alcohols within it.
Mm-hmm.
Yoink one of those.
Mm-hmm. There's at least like 7 bottles in there, so...
All right, I'm gonna take. You know what? I'm gonna take 4 of them and go over to the closest dead body to me and start ripping off chunks of clothing and make Molotov cocktails for us.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say you can do that because it's not rocket science to make a Molotov cocktail.
Sorry, real quick. Where's the stairs that we be coming out? I forgot how we got in.
So, there's another map. I can show you guys in just a moment or two. But my, yeah, there's another map I can show you just in a moment or two. Because you said you wanted to go to the kitchen.
Well, I just know, which door leads to the basement.
Oh, well, it's not on this map, but it's underneath the staircase.
What staircase?
Yeah. So basically, where Brady is
The
right now-
staircase is not on the map. That's the point he's saying.
Yes. You guys said you wanted to go to the kitchen, so. Stefan. You have a little voice in your head telling you that now that you have your entire party here, maybe you should further investigate Paul Keeler's room. See if you can find any other information.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Should we send the children out first, though, through the hole in the wall that we made?
I will leave that up to you.
All right. I'm just
Well,
gonna-
chances are there's guards outside, so we shouldn't all. They should either stay with us or 2 of us go and 2 of us stay.
I need to go check out Paul Keeler's room.
Was there guards outside
Yes.
when we came in?
Yes.
Yes, there were.
Okay. We snuck by them then. I don't remember.
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
I didn't remember if we stuck by them or what, but also there was just a lot of noise and banging and killing. So there could easily have been people that came due to the sounds,
That's a good point.
is my thoughts.
Oh, that's not working. Yeah.
So the kids should either stay with us or we split up, look for clues.
Yeah.
Well, do we leave them in the basement for now then, until we actually clear the place?
I mean, they're terrified. Will they not just run away from the basement? They're terrified of that place.
How did I-
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Lock them back
What
up.
has to-
Sorry, are these town guards or are they bad guards?
We don't know. I'm not saying, like, I don't know what... I just don't know what's out there now. We've been in here a while.
They've been
That's
in here
true.
for 10 minutes.
You think all that battling only took 10 minutes?
That
And going
lasted-
down and...
That battle lasted less than a minute.
I mean, yeah, we did come in, smash well, you came in,
Pretty
smashed
hard.
everything up, and then we just basically hit everybody
You
once.
did
and they're
also
dead.
poison people, so you had to wait for poison the time it took to poison them. So
Yeah,
But
But
it
that
was more
wasn't
of,
loud.
like,
The
from the
loud,
loud
the sound
noise.
didn't happen until
Oh,
after the
okay,
poison.
I
Yeah.
got you. So I would say you've probably
While
been in
we
here
were-
for maybe 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, so we've been here, we've been at the house in total like 2 or 2.5 hours, but we've been inside for, like you said, 5 to 7 minutes. Did we not notice in 2 hours where those guards? Did we not notice guards outside? I genuinely don't ever remember even being guards.
Yes, there were some guards outside because I didn't have a map painted at the time.
Okay, in the 2 hours would we have been able to notice if they were town guards or Enigma Hood guards?
They'd be Enigma Hood guards.
Okay.
How many of them were there?
I think there was about 5. Yeah, I think there's about 5. I don't remember the exact number I put.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the plan for getting these kids back?
I guess where are the guards? Are they all grouped up? Are they split out tactically? Like what's We're just kind of in the house, right?
Yeah, you're in the house. Most of the guards you did see outside in the backyard, but beyond that, you don't really know because the only places you guys have been is the kitchen and downstairs.
But would they not have come in once all those loud noises happened?
Depends on how far away they were. They may not have heard it.
I say we get the kids kind of like in a staging position within the house.
Mm-hmm.
We go out, expendable style, just shooting, and then once they're clear, we tell the kids to scatter.
Yeah.
Okay, I will show you guys quickly the main area, if you would. Where is it?
Yeah, we got to get the kids out. They're kind of a liability at this point if shit goes down.
Oh, I got it. I could really gotta organize this fucking rooms. Yeah, they're...
You guys hear me chewing my pistachios? I can make myself quiet.
No.
No, you're good.
Can you hear me breathing?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Why is it not... Okay.
it's signaled by you talking, so that kind of implies.
So I'm gonna show you guys this map. This is the... Oh, there's no default spawn level here.
No, I meant. So yes, you can hear.
No.
Okay, so you guys would have been on the base level and not...
No, because like my mic picks up a lot. That's why
I see.
I wasn't
Yeah.
being facetious.
Yeah. So underneath the large staircase located right here, that's where the that's where the doors led to the basement. So this is where you guys emerged from.
Okay. I know. This is probably like a stock map, and you didn't make it. But like, so what's the situation with this room down here? Does this exist?
The room down where, sorry?
The little kind of library down here.
The library. Oh, so basically it kind of goes, it does exist, it goes, and this isn't actually stock, I built this. That's why it's not great. So the staircase goes up, and there's a kind of a little nook, niche, library right there. There's two staircases on the either side, and it kind of leads to a second floor of the mansion.
Okay. Sorry. So where does it actually go down into the cellar?
So the front two staircases right here. Pinging. There we go. So these staircases have a door that lead to the basement on the side.
Okay.
Kind of like, imagine like if you would like the Harry Potter staircase. It's just, yeah.
I'm trying. I don't get it.
You don't get it?
Well, because I see the checkered floors.
Mm-hmm.
They go upstairs.
Yeah. So basically,
Okay. So where we're standing right now, where are we?
this
in
okay.
relation?
Yeah, I didn't know how to make depth. So you guys are on floor 1, right?
We're ground.
You're at ground, right? So it goes up and it kind of comes into a floor 1.5, if you would. It's not really
So
level.
if I were
A landing.
A landing. Thank you.
Okay. So hold on. You see me right?
Mhm.
If I go this way, if I were to go this way, do I go down or do I go into this landing?
You go onto the landing above.
Above.
Yeah. So it's
Okay. So these are upstairs.
these are upstairs. Yes.
Okay. And then how would I get to the basement? You said it's underneath.
Yeah. So it's like these are upstairs, right? So you know how it's like it's going down like a 45-degree angle, a little bit in, and imagine like
So-
if you would.
Is there a door underneath here that we can't see that leads down?
Yes.
Okay. I'm with you.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what the main hall looks like. You guys, I mainly just show you guys this so you can have some frame of reference. Stefan, your character remembers specifically what doorway that the left doorway led from the balcony. Everyone else doesn't know that. And you know of a couple other than what you see here, a couple janitorial closets, a couple linen closets, etc. line the walls of the second floor.
Do we see this guy here?
Or we're not actually in here. He's just showing.
Oh, we're not actually. Yes, right.
Well, you guys went into the kitchen, but you guys would have passed through here, right? So, no, you don't see him because you guys are on the ground floor and he's on the second floor.
Okay.
Okay.
So which door leads to?
It'll be to the right. So,
Okay.
Sorry, it leads to the kitchen?
Underneath this pretend balcony.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That would lead to the kitchen.
Gotcha.
Which is, I think, this one here. So we'll go here with everyone.
So did we just go to the basement and just walk past those people?
Pretty much. I need to move that.
Well,
Brady, are you in the game? Oh yeah, you are. Okay, good. Okay. So at this point, you
I've
guys...
been in.
Okay,
I was
great.
here before everyone.
I just haven't been seeing you moving around a lot.
Well, I don't move around enough unless we really need to.
Valid.
'Cause
Okay.
I just drag around to look.
I got you. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, so you guys still do have the kids. I don't know if you guys have devised a plan on what you guys want to do with these kids.
Well, we're still in the. We're doing a lot of jumping around. I don't know where we're actually supposed to be because we were just in the basement. And we bypassed that whole room, and then we.
You guys went into the kitchen to create Molotovs to burn the place down.
Gotcha.
On this map, where would the stairs be?
The main hall that you guys just came from.
What these?
So where we are right now, basically?
This is the kind of kitchen dining room area.
Okay, where's the door that leads into the room you just showed us?
It's down there. It's where Stefan is.
Okay, so this is towards the stairs.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's not. So this is not the front entrance of the house. This is just
an entrance
towards
hall.
the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
And then is the room here the room I'm supposed to be looking for?
Yeah.
What? Okay, see you later.
So the room that you're supposed to be looking for, Stefan, because you know this.
No, it's a
Second
bedroom.
floor, door in the middle of the far wall.
Okay.
I say we try to get the kids out and then we come back.
Yeah.
Get them off the property and then let them scatter, and then we come back and finish the job.
Yeah. This house isn't going anywhere, but those kids should.
Should be going somewhere.
I'm also, while we're like figuring this out, I am handing every one of you a Molotov cocktail, so everyone has one. When we're ready to leave.
My only thing, are we just literally setting all these kids free in this random town? Most of them aren't from here.
Tell them to run to the city guard.
Do they know where to get to the city guard?
Most of them don't know the town. We should, dude. Nathan, can I go down there and ask? Do any of you know this
They're
town?
with you. They're with you.
Okay.
That's a good question that I haven't previously thought of. So let's roll a d20.
My idea, while Nathan's rolling, is that we kind of
Actually-
get these kids in this area as a staging point. Now, if we can get the kids into this,
Actually, wait.
Where
I
we
may
are.
have this information. Just give me 1 second. I have to look. Sorry. Keep going.
so if we can get the kids, which it sounds like Nathan will just kind of allow, to where we are now, within inside the house, then I'd say we kind of bring them out the way we got in through this window.
Through the hole that we made?
Exactly.
Well, there was still a window.
Now it's just a big hole because I'm a lot bigger than that window.
Yeah.
So they can leave the Kool-Aid Man entrance, okay?
Yeah, who
Kool-Aid
needs
Man
an entrance when we can make our own?
Okay. You guys are the planning guys.
That's just a killing guy.
Yes. You need things dead, I can do that. You need plans? Nah.
Okay, so it's not written. I don't know where to find it, and I'm tired of looking. None of the kids know this place. Most of them have been abducted from Southfoot. So
Oh.
most of them don't know the layout of the town.
None of them know the official layout of the town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So Nathan, while you're doing that, your research, we kind of decided we're gonna stage the kids where we're standing,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna take them out the Kool-Aid Man hole that Brady created,
Yeah.
and then what I
Someone has to go with them to get them to the guard.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna get everyone
Probably
to do.
I don't know if Hart likes Deathwood, so
I want everyone to just roll me a stealth roll, please.
Okay.
All right, we got this. We got this.
17.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't roll it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, look at you.
So 22 total.
14.
All right, that's not bad. Steph,
19.
19. Some good rolls, boys.
And then Brady.
17. So you guys got an
You also
average
have giant turtles, so you can-
with an average stealth roll of 17.5. I'm gonna say you guys managed to succeed and hide the kids from the prying eyes of the guards. So each one of you, how I'm gonna say it is that you guys have kind of divided yourselves into groups, the kids into groups, and each one of you probably took a handful and kind of monitored them. Making sure that they're quiet and stealthy. So,
Probably two groups of, like, probably cut it straight in half and then eat two pairs would probably what we'd do it.
yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
idea either.
Because I don't like having 5 kids under one person. That's terrifying. Whereas 10 under 2 seems easier
Yeah.
for some reason.
Um,
Like, that's just how we've learned growing up. You always seen 2 people.
So yeah, there is the broken. Excuse me. Sorry, muted myself to cough. So through
And
the
then
broken.
you unmuted to tell us, so it didn't do much
Exactly.
that you muted the cough.
Well, I gotta try to be considerate. Anyways,
Yes, but then you don't have to say anything.
true, but then I don't know. Anyways, so through the window, you guys have a pathway to the beginning. I mean, to the front of the property. I don't know if that's how you want to get out.
Ideally not. I don't want to go to the front of the property if we don't have to.
Okay, then how do you guys want to escape the property? There's the backyard, which is entirely closed off, and then the front property, and there's mansions on either side.
It's closed
So how
off
did-
for now.
How did we get in the back?
You guys kind of didn't. There was so imagine you would have this purple mansion, right? To the left, no, to the right of this mansion, was a pathway that led straight to the backyard, right? You guys smashed through a window about halfway across the mansion, and that's why you got into the kitchen area and did your whole Koopa
So-
shelving.
How did we get to this point where they didn't notice us?
Hmm?
So how did we get to the point of being outside the window? What path did we take? The backyard?
No, you took the front yard.
The front yard.
Hmm.
I'm
Through
gonna
all the
ask.
fence and then
I'm gonna ask Steph
Run along,
because
but-
this is kind of his second or third time. So.
well,
There
we'll
were
just
no
take the
guards
same
on the
routine.
front of the building, if that's what you're worried about.
Okay, so we can literally just kind of sneak them out the hole we made and bring them to the front street without the guards noticing.
Theoretically.
See, I don't like the way you said theoretically.
I mean, if you guys fail stealth rolls, there's nothing I can do to help you.
I don't know, man. We just got a 17.5, so I said we go with it. Set the kids.
Yeah.
How many kids? 20 or 10 or
17.
17. All right, let's get them in ranks of 3. So now ranks of 2.
All right.
So 2 by 8 essentially, with one being by itself,
Mm-hmm.
plus an additional one by itself. And then we'll tell them, all right, you got a buddy. You stick together. You push through, and you follow you follow the people in front of you, and
All
stay
right.
in a line. I
Uh,
imagine a long, skinny line will be a lot harder to see than one giant, big ass gaggle.
one giant gaggle. I love that.
A gaggle of children.
So with your collective stealth roll, I'm gonna say you guys managed to get out of the property. Okay. So are you guys going back to just town square?
I kind of want to just
How
hide
far
the
is-
kids on the street.
How far is Otto from us?
Sorry.
How far is my contact in the underground abandoned place from where?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. So he was about 12 minutes from the pub, and you're probably like 35 minutes from the district. Like the rich person's district is about 35 minutes, so you're about 47 minutes, maybe.
All right, no, we're gonna find like an abandoned like. Is there any like house that looks abandoned or like?
This is the rich person's district. Most mansions that are built here are built for people to inhabit.
Is there any like alleyways that are kind of hidden?
Right, not in a rich person district.
You're in a rich person district. They're gonna be very.
There
it's
would
a
probably
gated
be more
community.
privacy in a rich person district, right?
There might be, but
He doesn't want there to be. Got it.
the way that I was picturing, the way that I was picturing this is that mansions are kind of these mansions are kind of close together. Maybe like an acre or two property each, but they're relatively close to one another.
Rich, but not that rich. Got it. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to huff it there and then huff it back as quick as we can.
All right.
There's not as much time.
The
So
priority is taking care of
basically, I'll start saying it like you guys start to come out. So as you guys exit the building, you guys are quickly taken aback by the fact that it is now dark outside.
I thought you said we were only in there 20 minutes.
Stefan, you can roll a history with advantage.
Nat 20 for 25.
Ooh.
Nice.
Stefan, you're not even concerned with this. This is normal day. You know for a fact that the reason sometimes it'll just go dark because the rib cage blocks light from the sun. So every now and then it'll go through these shades of going through black, then sunlight, then black.
So this is very good for us because we're more stealthy in the dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
kids. I cast light. Just kidding.
cast light.
I don't actually have light.
All right. I just need to figure out where I put the other level. Where? Oh, here we are. All right. No. Wait. Yeah, this is the one. Thank you. All right. I want to get everyone just to give me one more stealth roll before we leave. Or
With advantage because it's dark out?
not stealth. I want you guys to roll me for deception, because you guys have to convince yourself and like people around you. I'll give you that one with disadvantage. That just walking with 17 children is completely normal,
So
I'm
we're
sorry.
disadvantaged.
Here, no, you know what we do?
but you're
We-
in
we
dark,
make-
so people will be
make-
less likely to see you.
So
We-
why? So are we advantage or disadvantage?
Your advantage. You're only one. Who
You said, oh, okay. You said disadvantage.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so disadvantage with
No.
No, advantage.
advantage. Okay.
So-
Or
so-
yeah, deception with advantage.
I mean, I don't. Sure, I'll go along with it. I just.
You're trying to convince people that walking in the streets with 17 children isn't weird.
Have you ever seen a daycare where they all hold a rope?
If you use that
I do have
strategy,
rope. I do have rope.
some of these kids are as old as 18, as old as 17. So
There are helpers.
They're adults as far as I'm concerned. They can find their own fucking way home.
in these times,
Actually,
Highly abused child, go figure your shit out.
I mean, if they're 17,
You
we
need
could put them
therapy
in
anyway.
charge and tell them to go find the city guard.
yeah, it's true.
But they're gonna be so terrified and have never been here. And dealing with the other, like at 17, could you imagine leading that many terrified children through a city you don't
Never
know?
been through.
I watch movies. They've done it before.
It's been done in movies.
They who? They who?
All right,
Those
so
rolls.
we'll just take them. Let's go. 14.
13, 14,
16?
16.
Ready?
Oh, 14.
Just
I thought I heard a 14, so I thought he heard me. Sorry.
14.25.
not good. Not bad.
I'll let you guys pass, but it's close. You guys get some weird stairs along the way, but your rope technique kind of helps you. But people are a little bit suspicious of you in this action.
That's fine.
Right.
They're also wait. Since when are rich people concerned with other people?
You also pass through an entire town.
Yeah, we were going pretty far.
Okay, fine. But I was just gonna say, like, rich people don't give a shit about anyone but themselves.
It's true. I'm just gonna quickly paste down some people because they didn't come with, and I don't care. So, though you guys had some minor scares with some guards and people coming over, nothing really seemed out of the miss. And you guys managed to make it safely to your destination.
I like how Steph just runs around
Close enough.
every place we get to.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to keep myself entertained.
All right. So, Stefan,
something
do
to
you want
do
to
with
lead
my
the charge
hands.
on this one?
Yes, I will run up to Otto, hand him 4 gold, and be like, "I need you to watch these kids," and then I leave.
He's gonna be like, I can't watch. Wait, why do you have 7?
I've already left. Like, I literally, here's the gold. I'm out. And yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Otto just expects this now. So wait, I kind of like turn and look at Steph and go to start following,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of like wait if Otto yells out anything stupid.
Oh, he's gonna yell out a couple stupid things, like mostly curse words, and a lot of the kids.
Profanities at Steph.
Profanities. Thank you. That's the word. A lot of profanities at Steph.
Watch your profanity.
I'm gonna pull out of the cookbook that is Captain America and say language.
Language. And the kids kind of wave you by and say thank you for saving them as you go, and all of them seem very.
We'll be
grateful.
back. Don't worry.
Don't say that. You're putting expectations on us.
We're either get back or we're dead.
We're going for
Wait,
cigarettes.
that's not better.
yeah.
That's not better. I just leave. I just leave as soon as I say that. I just walk out. I'm just like,
All right.
Nathan, I'm gonna look at the kids and say I'm going for cigarettes and milk.
Okay. That's funny. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. So, are you guys going back to the mansion now?
Yep.
All right.
I am.
Kids are safe. We don't have to worry about that. Now we can burn the place down.
Okay. We'll go everyone together. So as you guys kind of get back, it's still dark out. It's only been maybe an hour and a half. Yeah, so it would be starting to get a little bit on the brighter side. But, you know, the bribs still do block a good kind of majority of the light coming in.
All right.
So you guys don't have as much cover as you guys would otherwise.
I'd make a beeline for the room.
For
That's
the
what
room?
my character would do.
Okay.
What about
I'll
the rest of you
follow.
guys?
So
I suppose we just kind of all follow because we're like we don't want to like mess anything up.
all right. So, Stefan, you remember that the way that you got onto the second floor the last time was you went through the balcony. Is that where you want to go again?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think I'd try that way.
All right. So, oh wait, no wait, not quite. My bad. Wrong place. Yeah, here we go. All right. So you guys are gonna be over here. Not there. Stefan, Brady, can you move a little bit out of the way? Or just, oh, there we go. Perfect. I got you. All right. So, guys, as you guys begin to approach, the backyard once again, you guys hear a tremendous amount of really loud screaming. People panicked, yelling, angry, furious. People are terrified. You don't know how many people are right now here, but you can know that. Yeah.
What are they
Well-
terrified of?
Well, the fact that that many people are dead and there's no children anymore, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoo-hoo.
Well, I'm glad we've upset them. That makes me feel good
That makes me feel good.
because they're bad humans. So, not even humans. They're bad things.
They're bad.
They're bad organisms, life forms.
Yes, they're bad life forms. So from where they are right now, you can you can't really see them because they're at a higher elevation than you, but you know that they're on top of the balcony.
Can I throw a rock at the far side so it hits weird and makes a sound to make them look away from us?
Give me
Just like a, not like a big rock, just like a medium-sized pebble.
All right. You want to roll me a d20, just to see how well you fare.
How do I roll a d20 in here?
There's a dice right by
Bottom
the
right.
open wiki on the bottom right-hand side of the screen.
Oh, there it is. d20. And roll.
18. Nice. All right.
Nice.
So, by
Sheesh!
alting and right-clicking, can you indicate to me where you throw the rock?
Alt right click.
Or is it alt left? Yeah, alt left or alt right?
Double right click.
Double right-click? Yes, my bad.
I suppose that wasn't me, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
Just wanted to
I
say.
suppose I probably want to around there
Okay.
to hit that railing, so they think it's that side.
Yeah, so you managed to just barely clip the top of, like, the intersection between the fences, and people are kind of, like, looking around, wondering where the heck this rock just came from. Completely confused and flabbergasted, it kind of temporarily stops the screaming and the yelling.
How high up is this?
It's about
And then I'd like to sneak along the hedge.
sneak along the hedge. Oh, by the way, the underneath of this is hollow. It's just supported by... it's...
Oh, well then I want to sneak underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, towards the stairs.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to just kind of do like this, but... can you give me an advantage stealth roll?
Ruin?
Yeah.
I love how
Advantage
Brady
stealth
threw the
roll.
rock where we're moving. That's good. 9.
17
9, 17,
12.
12. Steph?
and 20.
20. Wow. Okay.
I have a +7 to stealth, so.
Alright, so Fan, you're completely silent. Brian and Bray and Brea, Brady, you're fine. Brant.
No.
As you begin to walk, you actually like
He
kind
steps on a branch.
of you stumble.
With a 9, he stumbles?
You failed to save. Plus, you guys are going in the direction of which you threw the rock. That's why I had you indicate with the place where you throw the rock.
Well, I was trying to go up towards the stairs, not down at the bottom of it. I don't want to walk down near the bottom.
Oh, okay.
It was what my plan was for them to look at the bottom, like down, because think about it, that's a large space of area that way. But yes, I understand what you're saying. I'm not trying to be like super metagaming. Sorry.
That's okay.
I
Either
was
way.
thinking this corner, and then I was thinking we'd walk towards the stairs,
Gotcha.
right?
All right. So because Brant stumbled a little bit, one of the people says, I'll check it out. And he kind of begins going up, and he begins to make his way towards the staircase.
I'd like to hide under the stairs on the far side
Okay.
from where Brant made a noise,
Okay.
whichever side he made a noise, and then as soon as I want to like be like ready in action to grab him in his mouth and pull him away.
Interesting. They're probably
So
going to
he
be
doesn't
watching
scream.
their friend as a. I mean, just to let
Why?
you know.
He said I'll go check it out.
Yeah, but he just went up and left. Why wouldn't they watch him?
Why would they?
They're looking at the sound.
Yeah, they're worried about the sound.
Mm,
Remember, there's the rock hitting the deck, and then there's Brant making a noise.
And the noise would theoretically come somewhere down there, right?
I'll roll a d20. We'll see how they fare. 17. So, I thought I said roll first, and I didn't assign values before. So I'm gonna say that 2 of them are gonna be watching the guy. See if he's okay. The other 2 are distracted on where the sound originated from.
Could I sneak up on the... Since they're all paying attention there, can I sneak up on the other side?
On the other side? Oh, like up to like there. Okay.
Yes, like sneak around to the side, see if
Yeah.
I can come. Since they're paying attention to the left side, if I can sneak up on the right side.
Sure.
Like climb it, kind of. Is that what you're
Yeah,
thinking?
climb up over the railing. Why can't I ping?
Double
It's not
right.
letting me ping either.
Oh, there we go. Double right.
Oh,
Double right. That's how
Um,
I was doing it.
So yeah, so I'd want to climb up that side and then make my way
All right.
in behind them while they're paying attention to the other side.
Roll me athletics and then stealth.
Can it be acrobatics?
Acrobatics is jumping over things. Athletics
Checks
is,
your cover to stay on your feet in a tricky situation. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, fair enough. 10?
All right. You managed to get up, but you're not exactly quiet with it
What about this stealth?
because he's gonna have a +7. He's gonna roll it and get a 17.
21 actually, but
Oh, okay. Cool.
So like he didn't
All right, you
climn
passed
up
the
very
check.
gracefully, but he did it stealthily.
Yeah, I'll say that. He
So
didn't.
I would just say it took longer. Would be my idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea either. Yeah, I'll take that. It took you a little bit longer than it normally would, Steph, but tensions are high. You fumbled a couple bits. You just take a little bit longer than you normally do.
Am I just being oblivious to how loud I'm being, or am I aware?
You were aware that you stumbled.
You stumbled.
Okay. Seeing my entire party go left, I probably would want to go right if I'm I mean, I don't know.
All
I
right.
don't know what I can do here because I stumbled over here.
You stumbled. I want to say you want to stumble maybe like right underneath this area right here.
Okay. Then at that point he was already going that way. I might come to like this very bottom side
Mhm.
and like down here, still kind of covered from using the cover of here
Like
to
the
protect
underneath.
myself. Yeah, using the cover from here to hide from the 4.
Mhm.
But my thought is if that guy knows the sounds down here, I want him looking this way. In the event that he sees me, he'll see me and not Brady and Brian.
Okay. Brian. So Brady's gonna be on the other, the other side of the staircase.
I feel like Brian would have probably climbed up with So I'm not trying to assume you, Brian, but I feel like you've been following steps so much.
As a reminder, you guys only have 6 seconds here, eh? Technically. So
I probably would at least would have come over here. I was thinking of bum rushing the stairs. So.
Are we in initiative all of a sudden?
Well, you're gonna be in a minute.
Shocked, Brian.
Besides,
I would've
think about
went
it.
and
In
hid
6
behind the
seconds, he
portal.
can move 30 feet, right? That's from,
Sure.
you know. So going from here.
You're
to,
just using combat mechanics for unnecessary reasons.
yeah, but you guys are going these mad distances. I'm trying to give you guys a chance here. Because if he decided to get up and see you guys specifically where you were, he would have seen you guys specifically where you were.
Well, but just by standing up, no, because as soon as we hear them say, "I'm gonna go check that out," we would have he would say that before he even stood up or before he even started walking. We would hear that and start our movements, so we would have a few extra seconds ahead of him as well.
True. That's why I'm giving you guys 6 seconds.
I'm just taking the piss on the fact that you're being very specific that it's 6 seconds because that's combat mechanics.
Yeah, that's combat mechanics. That's a turn.
We're
That's
not
an action.
we're not in combat.
You're not in combat. Anyways, we'll keep going. Brian, so you say you're gonna try and bum rush the stairs?
I'm just getting ready to see whatever the turtle does when the guy comes down the stairs, and I'm getting ready just to bum rush upstairs.
Okay.
Sorry, you said it was 15 feet was this balcony?
About 15 feet. 10, 15 maybe? Yeah. Alright. So we got
Can I kill somebody now?
Hmm?
Can I kill somebody now?
Who the fuck is Sunny?
There all the people here.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. I don't feel like it rolls initiative. It just like counts it down. Anyway, interesting.
It probably rolls and then assigns a number to each person.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe. That's probably right. All right, Steph, go ahead.
So they don't know I'm here, right?
No, not at not
Well,
right
then-
now.
I would like to sneak up behind one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one I could sneak up behind the easiest without getting caught. I don't know
Honestly,
exactly.
it would
like,
probably-
the makeup.
As soon as you get within, like, I want to say, like, there, it's like whether or not you try to be stealthy, you're a single person on a balcony that's empty.
They'll see you.
They'll see you.
Okay.
I mean, 2 are looking here and 2 are looking here, so
But you have peripheral
But they will
vision.
see me with their back to me. Is what he's
Yeah.
saying.
They have peripheral vision.
yes, behind them.
Behind their head, yeah.
You can look somewhere and not be facing somewhere.
Sure. Whatever you say. Either way, I'm gonna speak up as far as I can and then just bum rush somebody and stab them.
All right. The easiest
I do
person.
that?
Yeah, the easiest person is probably going to be Sunny.
Okay, I'm gonna go stab Sonny.
All
Is he
right.
running? Is he running at this point?
Is he running?
I don't like.
I would-
He said he's gonna run up to somebody. I don't know if he meant that figure.
He walk, and then run. As soon as he would theoretically get seen, as Nathan seems to assume they'll get seen, he's doing it like as he gets close enough that he would think he'd get seen, he runs.
And I stab
Right.
Steph.
All right. Well, do you want to move your character and roll me to hit?
I can't move my character.
You can't move your character.
I am locked.
What?
He's stuck on the balcony. Fantasy.
Is he stuck on the wrong
Try
like
again.
level?
No, I'm good now. Or I was.
Wait, are you good?
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Yes.
Well, it is my turn, but like, does the game know it's my turn?
it should.
Are we in initiative right now?
Yeah.
Nathan
should
put us
be.
into initiative. Yep.
There we go.
There. Now,
Ah.
okay. All the game knows. All right. I just want to double check if those actions can activate your right. Okay, so I can activate my right whenever I want. I just gotta take damage. So I'm gonna draw my sword across my forearm like normal, taking
Like
one
normal.
necrotic damage.
Necrotic. Okay.
Yeah, it's necrotic damage. And it's gonna light up on fire, and I'm going to stab her in whatever side of the body it ends up being.
Okay. What's your hit? What's your roll? I mean, what's your damage?
Damage, or do you want me to roll the hit?
Well, roll to hit first, but
15?
yeah, you'll hit her.
It's yeah.
And then sneak attack. Right?
Yeah, you get sneak attack.
Is he a rogue?
It's Steph.
Yes,
of course,
but you
he's a
guys
rogue.
don't know that. I am a rogue, but no one would know that in character.
Yeah.
But it's Steph, so we all know it.
Yes, basically. I do like my rogues. 20 damage.
20 damage. All right, so Steph. So basically, you walk behind this girl, and eventually you break out into a sprint. And as you run up towards her, you stab her through the back, and your blade penetrates all the way through her. I mean, through her chest, out the other side, perfectly penetrating her heart. You see her from like a moment. She gasps for air, and then quickly falls limp. And you withdraw her blade, dropping her to the ground. She's dead.
As I would hear her land, I would like jump out and grab this guy,
We're in
grapple him.
initiative Order, Brady.
Oh, but I had ready the action
You did ready the action.
well before Nathan talked about initiative.
Yeah, I'll give you a grapple check.
Which is strength?
Yeah.
Well, never mind. It's a 6.
Yeah, sorry, he rolled higher than that to contest.
Well, no fucking shit.
He rolled a 10, so basically it was.
Oh, you barely lost.
Yeah.
Worst part is mine's +4. My strength is +4, so I rolled a 2.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, I rolled a fucking 2.
That's so bad. Oh
I'll be
man.
right back. I'm just gonna grab some dice.
Okay. So Brady, it didn't work, and you're yeah. So
Thanks, Nathan.
We'll have to. You let your
Thanks
turn.
for reiterating the fact that I'm fucking shit.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. Stefan, you still have a bonus action and some movement.
No, whenever I activate it right, it costs my bonus action to do it.
Right. Thank you. Okay, Baldric, it's your turn.
Okay. Why can't I move? There we go. I'm brum marching right up the stairs, right past the guy.
Okay. Right.
I don't know, would he take an attack opportunity on me, or is that just because I'm literally jumping out of the shadows, would he not be able to?
Well, he got a nat 1, so I'm gonna say no.
He just didn't even realize you were there. He was just like,
A giant
He
portal
was-
just attacked him, and now he's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's just
you.
He's just confused. Didn't even see you. Love it.
Awesome.
Could you
Then I'm
imagine, though,
going
you're just
to...
hanging out with people, and then there's a giant turtle attacks you?
As you
I-
walk
I-
down
I-
the stairs.
In the middle of the
And
city.
Turtles are.
Giant turtle.
Remember, turtles aren't common here, so this man's completely flabbergasted. Where the fuck? What the fuck? It's like this the equivalent of getting attacked by Bigfoot. All right. So, imagine getting bum rushed by Bigfoot, right? Anyways, so yes, Brian, you're clear to go.
Awesome. Then I'm going to, once I get to the top of the stairs, I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers. Right, like here.
Okay.
Nice.
So I can hit all 3 of them.
Now, what kind of radius is Cloud of Daggers?
It's a 5-foot cube I measured. They're all within 5 feet of each other.
Oh, they're in within. Oh, that didn't work at all.
That
Okay.
worked. That worked. There's a grid.
Yeah, I just when I did the grid, they just moved. Yeah, all right. They have to roll Constitution saving throws.
No.
Dexterity.
They just take damage.
They just take damage. All right.
Yeah. It takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time, or starts its turn there.
Really? Okay. That was more powerful than I remember it being. All right.
Yes,
you want to roll me
I
damage
love
for all
this
3 of
spell.
them?
Aww.
Theoretically, they don't get hurt until it's their turn.
I rolled absolute ass. That's only 8 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
That's
But it was 8 damage to all of them.
8 damage to all of them.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's 8 damage
concentration
per
as well,
person.
so. Yeah. 8 damage per.
Oh, what? What?
Sorry, it's me.
Well,
No, it just. There
well,
we
the
go.
table would probably be destroyed, right?
The table would probably be destroyed. Well,
In a
I don't
cloud
imagine
of
it.
daggers.
I don't imagine it being dead, but it's got a whole bunch of daggers in it. All right, so that is your action. You still have a bonus. Do you want to try anything?
There's not really anything I can do or that I want to do as a bonus action, so no. Maybe I'll just move a little closer, like over here.
All right.
As far as my movement will let me.
Okay. All right, that's your turn. Brady, it's your turn.
So, since my grapple worked so well,
Yep.
I suppose I would pull out my flail.
All right. So
And
is your flail already equipped? Curiosity?
yes.
Okay, good. Then you don't have to pull it out, but yes.
Okay, sorry.
No, okay.
I would cast with my bonus action, Searing Smite,
Okay,
on myself.
sure.
Yeah.
And that gives you an
And
extra 1d6. Okay, that's what I thought.
And I would like to swing my flail.
All right.
Does a 12 hit?
12? Yes, 12 will hit.
So max damage, which was 12, plus 1d6.
Okay.
Okay, it's 13 damage.
So Brady, having been completely humiliated by this grapple attempt, you say, "Oh fuck it," and you take your flail and you swing it over your shoulder, up and down into his skull, and then his skull just basically caves directly down, instantly killing him.
Beautiful. Thank God. And then I just kind of like push him over with my foot.
Nice.
Or little flare.
Still have a bonus, and you still have movement.
No.
No?
Just movement.
Right.
My bonus action was Searing Smite.
Searing Smite, right, thank you. You still have your movement. Do you want to...
I suppose I will just climb the stairs and hang out right there.
Alright. Brady and Brand, it is your turn, my friend.
Okay, so you said this is 10 feet up?
15. Yes. Oh, no, 10. I said 10.
You said 10 and 15, I
didn't think of a specific number. It's one story. So let's
10.
just go 10. Yeah.
Okay.
One story is 10 feet.
Good to know.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I kind of want to do like a little. I want a running start to go here. So like, this is
To jump up?
Yeah. So this is 20 feet,
Mhm.
and then another 5, and then 10. And my idea is to jump up and grab the ledge. Now here's the thing.
Mhm.
As a bonus action, you can cause a gust of air to surround. This is my Tempest magic, by the way. As a
Ah.
bonus action, you can cause a gust of air to surround you before or after you cast a spell of first level or higher that allows you to fly. That will allow you to fly up 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay, so you won't provoke an opportunity attack, but you said this gust of wind will
It
occur.
just-
Lifts from 10 feet.
Lifts me 10 feet.
Okay.
So in theory, I want to like land and like catch the banister
Okay.
because the floor of the banister will be at my feet. 'Cause
Okay.
I
Can
gust
you-
up 10 feet and I jump. I don't know if I.
So because
I mean, extra like 2 feet or so.
because you're using magic to gust your way up, and then you have to catch the banister, can you give me an acrobatics check?
Sure, buddy. I absolutely do that. Let me roll for that. That is, in fact, a 9.
You know what? I'll let you grab on, but it is not a firm grip. It is not a firm grip.
Okay. And as a part of that, I do need to. If I'm right here, how far are those dudes from me?
Like less than 5 feet, so you'd be in the cloud of daggers.
Well, Brian did it at the center of the table, right?
Did you do it at the center
Yeah.
of the table? Okay, then yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then what I want to do, because is it? Yeah. How far is the furthest person from me?
Stanton, and it would be probably like 10 feet.
Great. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at second level.
Alright.
Second level? Nah, first level. I'll do first level because he's already hurt from the blades.
Okay.
So that's 2d8 and a con save, Nathan.
2d8 and a con save.
So
Okay.
I rolled
You're
2
still
and 6.
got a 10 on the con save.
That's a fail.
That's a fail? Nice.
Yeah, is that for all 3?
All 3, my bad. I only wrote 1. So the Stanton rolled a 1, a 10. The Sun rolled an 8, and Simonti rolled a 9. So they all 3 of them failed.
All fail. Okay, so they all, from my perspective, get pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
So
That would also
they're all-
cause one of them to get an opportunity attack. Yeah.
1, 2, yeah.
You can also get rid of this grid if that helps.
So it would be probably
As well as the fact, anything that's not bolted or tied down, aka that whole table, goes flying.
okay. Wait,
Am I gonna
one
get
second.
hit by a table?
Yeah.
They all
Either you or I.
they all take 8 points of damage.
Stefan, can you guys roll me a Stefan and Brian? Can you two roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Shit. Good. I should have said nothing.
12.
15.
12 and 15. Okay.
15, I would say, would be a dodge, but
Hmm. So
12, I get smacked in the face.
you both managed to avoid the table that gets flown 10 feet, even though it's in Brian right now. I'll put it right there.
That's invasive.
That's invasive. So you guys both avoid the table that's been flown 10 feet, but Steph, you get hit in the plate. I mean, you get hit in the face with a plate of food. And as a result, because you got hit in the face, you kind of you're not really paying attention to the girl who was just right beside you.
Shit.
Well, entering someone's space doesn't allow for an opportunity attack.
Yeah,
Unless
no.
you have the Polearm Master.
You have to escape them anyways. But I'm just saying, Stefan currently doesn't know she's there. Because he has food in his face.
And there's a loud, thunderous crack that goes off. That can be heard from
Announcing our presence again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now it's
No,
like
we're
our
sending, no, listen. We're sending a message. We're burning this place down. We need everybody in a 300-foot radius to know what's going down. All right.
Definitely.
Of course. You know, like, because most people on this block totally know what this organization is and what this house is. Totally.
Yeah. Well, we won't be here for much longer.
True. All right. Well, someone, aka somebody who already died.
And you took down that they took 8 points of damage.
Oh, wait, they took 8 points of damage? Okay, no, I did
Yeah.
not. That actually kills all 3 of them.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's the whole point.
Good job.
Let's just do that for flair.
All right, so
So,
I mean, I would, but
um,
can I scream out and say, "Help! Help me up!"
so yeah, you're still dangling from this banister, by the way. Stefan,
I'll drop the cloud of daggers and run over to try and help him up.
All right, so Stefan, you still have to also get food out of your face. Brian, can you give me just a strength check?
You might be falling. Ooh, no! I rolled an 18, so is it
Ooh.
just...
It's just a flat
stealth
strength
check?
No, strength check. Yeah.
Okay, so 17.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you can help him back up. So, thanks to Brian, thanks to Baldric, you were able to get back up. All 3 of the people kind of, were killed in less than 1 turn. They didn't even get a chance, by the way. So good job,
the
guys.
whole
Okay. So other than the multiple food pieces that are lying around, you can kind of see a bit more of the garden and some things outside. But you also notice the beer cart and the door that kind of leads into the further into the mansion.
Sorry, did you say alcohol?
Yes, there's a cart of alcohol.
Oh, fantastic! I'm gonna wheel it.
Oh, you.
You're gonna what?
Wheel
Fuck
it.
stealth at this point.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna wipe the food off with one hand,
Brian, can you pick it
grab
up?
the potion I bought, and
I
drink
can't.
it.
You can't pick it up.
It's static, I think, for me. It's, if you can make
What
it
potion did
static.
you get?
It's static.
I just got a health potion.
I can't. Move
Ah.
it. It's like,
Wait, make an obstacle. What about now?
oh, now I can hit it.
Weird.
I'm gonna ask what you're doing this. Steph, or fucking Amon, what's on the other side of this door?
All right, I'm just gonna carry it with us.
I can't remember. I think this either leads to a bedroom or the hallway. I think it leads to a hallway. Then we need to go find the bedroom. As I pop a health potion, which is 2d4.
I feel like 2d4 is an uncommon. No, it is. Yeah, you're fine.
2d4 plus 4?
Is it 2d4 plus 4?
It's not, it's
All right.
So do I take full health because I'm doing an action, or do I have to roll 2d4?
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have that rule. Yeah. So if you
2d4 plus 2.
one of the rules I'm instituting for this campaign, I think I told you guys this. If you take a full action to use a potion, you get the full healing effect from it. But if you use a bonus action, you have to roll for it.
So max is 10.
Mm-hmm.
2d4 plus 2.
Back to full health.
Nice. All right. So the door
Hey,
is.
Are you?
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, I was gonna ask. Do you implement like Baldur's Gate rules where you can throw potions on people?
That's a good
It's a little
question.
si-
I'll
it's a
think about
little
that.
silly, but I kind of find it incredibly useful.
I'll think about it and I'll get back to you on that. That door is a portal, by the way.
Hey.
How do I?
So you just click on. You should be able to just click on the door and then walk through.
I have my alcohol
Was it-
cart with me.
Yeah.
Was it middle left or middle right?
His room is the middle front, or middle
So this one. Or the door over there. Oh, the door you have as a portal.
the door that has the portal. Yes. So there is somebody in the hallway.
Is he
probably heard
aggressive
that.
looking? Is he gonna...
Probably heard the
Is he
thunderous
looking at-
crack though.
Definitely heard the
Oh,
thunderous crack.
100%.
Does he look threatening?
He's a worker here, so take that as you will.
Just gonna ignore him and go for the door.
See if you get.
Sit here,
Let's.
Nathan.
16.
I yell at him, sit down and do nothing.
Give me
As I walk
intimidation,
by.
Brady.
Remember, I'm a turtle.
True. So I'll give you advantage. And inside here, Brent, is a room adjacent. The room adjacent.
14.
14 with advantage.
Yeah, I rolled 7.
Oof. Okay. So yeah. Being screamed in the face by a turtle generally isn't really cool. So he'll just kind of sit down and not do anything. Brent. So he'll just kind of hide in the corner here. Brent, in here you'll find a person sitting inside the room. This is one of the people that'll come in for the services.
I'll look at him. I'll look at him and say, "If you value your life, get out of here." And I'm gonna take one of the bottles of booze and throw it at the painting on the wall, hoping for it to explode. And
Roll me intimidation.
Can I get advantage from me throwing a bottle of booze at the wall and exploding it?
Oh wait, you exploded it? Okay.
Like
Sure.
I'm seeing that painting on the wall.
hmm
I'm throwing a bottle of booze at it to soak it and have the glass shards float everywhere.
I'll just want to say regular for now.
Alright. That is a 16.
Okay, yeah, he'll flee. He'll flee.
Do you want him to run?
Wow.
Wow,
I still semi-value life, so.
too late now. So, Stefan and Brady have entered the main hallway. Do you want to join them?
Yeah, I was
No.
going with him.
Hey, don't move my cart. I'm not done here.
Okay.
I see a lot of flammable stuff in here.
Are you gonna start
I'm
right
gonna
now?
Yeah, I'm getting this shit going.
He's just soaking everything with alcohol.
Oh, okay, cool. You're just gonna start soaking shit in alcohol, Brant?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I animate what they're doing, or...
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know how long it's going to take to empty this cart. I probably would also go to the room on the other side of the wall. I'm sorry, the room on the other side of the hall.
Mhm.
And then, chuck some torches down that are lit on fire.
You might be looking at around 20 bottles on this cart. So, not
I'll
very
drop.
long.
I'll drop 5 in here,
Mhm.
Nathan, and then I'll drop 5 in the other room.
Okay. Sure. Do you want me to animate what they're doing first, or animate what you're doing first? Because I feel like your thing's gonna be shorter.
Yeah, I'm gonna so really, Nathan, all I'm doing is soaking anything that looks flammable, paintings, beds, wooden furniture, carpets, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then would I know that there's, obviously, because we're playing tabletop RPG, I can see that there's 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Would I know that there's 3 bedrooms?
You can see that there's 3. I mean, there's 3 doorway-looking places, but there's also a lot
Okay.
of there's also like a lot of linen closets that line the walls, janitorial closets, things like this. So.
Okay. So I've got 20 bottles. I'll put 5 in here,
Mm-hmm.
5 in another room,
Okay.
5 in another bedroom,
Mhm.
and I'll put 3 in a linen closet and 2 in that library. And that's what I'm doing.
Okay. We'll come back to the library one later.
Sure.
But are you just gonna try and scare off the other 2 quick as well, or?
I'm gonna do the same thing. Like, say, if you value your life, you better run.
You want to give me 2
as
intimidation
I'm-
rolls?
Sure, as I'm chucking bottles of
Sure.
whiskey and brandy and shit. That's a nat 20 for one of them,
Nice.
and I swear to God, that's another nat 20.
What?
Nice.
Awesome.
I promise you, that was not fudge.
Okay.
2 nat 20s.
So, you managed to scare off the other two people. They flee. Seeing a guy throwing beer bottles all over the place, I guess, would be pretty scary. After you're done your little escapade here, are you gonna join them, or are you just gonna... Well, you're gonna be a little bit longer.
Well, I'll try and find them, but I'm probably going to be 10 minutes.
Alright.
5-10 minutes. I don't know how long it takes to throw 20 bottles.
And walk around that whole area and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
Service, room service, chunk.
So... So as you guys re-enter Paul Keeler's room, nothing really seems to be completely different. And honestly, it hasn't shown signs of inhabitation in maybe, like, I don't know, a day or two. Bed seems folded well.
I wonder why that is.
I know, right? Crazy. But from your
Somebody
earlier
killed
visit,
them.
Steph, you don't see anything amiss.
Alright. We're gonna tear this room apart. We need to find information. We need to find something. And I'm gonna proceed to tear the room apart.
Okay.
I'll
Brian.
help. I'll start on the other side.
Yeah, I suppose I'll start too.
Investigation rolls, please.
Yeah, give me... Yeah, investigation rolls, why not?
Whoops.
19. Now I get a good roll.
19.
Ooh. 22 for me.
Oh,
14.
yes! And 14 for
14.
Steph?
So,
So-
Brian was the important one.
So, I'm gonna have to bring up some notes here, because you guys just got a lot of shit. Stefan, unfortunately, you're kind of looking through the things. You're looking at alcohol cards, you're looking at sofas. You're not really seeing much, honestly. Brady, you look on the bookcase. Hang on. Do. Brady, you see a book which directly offends you. This book, labeled What Happened to the Archfey. This book is a kind of a fictional book, which I've just sent the link to it in the chat if you want to check it out, which basically tells a murder mystery story of the Archfey.
I put it in my shell.
In your shell, okay. And something you know, Brady, basically to speak of the Archfey's disappearance is to speak of a common tragedy like the loss of a god or a king. It's a form of collective mourning, so that the fact that somebody made a book about this is a grave insult to you.
I suppose I would bow my head and start praying.
Okay. I like that. You can get an inspiration, because that's on brand for your character. I need to give out more inspirations more often. Anyways, Brian. With a 22, you notice that one of these books is enchanted.
Ooh. Definitely pocketing that.
Well, not quite. So, this book, labeled... Dun, 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 dun. One second, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. The book is My Vow to My Kids. So, as you pick up this book, Brian, you look. I mean, you pick it up. You pull it from the bookcase, and you hear a mechanical click come from somewhere in the room.
Okay. Do I know kind of whereabouts the mechanical click came from?
You hear it in around the general middle of the room. If anyone wants to give me a investigation with advantage, you can.
I will definitely do that. Oops. Oh, that was not good. That's a 11.
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled 2 5s.
Ooh. All right. Well, it's not exactly hard to tell, but I don't know. Steph, do you want to give me? You probably would.
Nat 20.
Are you serious?
Bro, I will send you a screenshot.
No, I believe you. I'm just so surprised.
I literally just switched over to the other tab, right? Because I have the 2 different tabs open. I switched over to the other tab. I'm like, screw it. Maybe I'll try it. Nat 20.
That's hilarious. All right, so Brady, you immediately notice. Also, while you're reading this book, you immediately hear the click, and you see a floorboard in the middle of the room pop upright at like a 45-degree angle, as if, like, so the way that this board kind of warps, it would look almost like it's a natural warp, but you can tell it's not. And that is like around here.
Going back to the book real quick, can I tell
point it
what
out
kind
and
of...
send them. I point it out to someone. To both of them.
Okay.
I'll go over since it looks like Baltic's busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm still reading the book at this point. That's what you said. So I would just point it out because I want to finish how frustrated I am with this. I want to keep reading and make sure I
Sure.
take it all in, kind of thing.
Sure. Okay. And Brian, so you asked me a question?
Yeah, like, just to make sure, I'm gonna, like, inspect the book for, like, the enchantment. Is the enchantment, like, something to do with only, like, whatever just unlocked? Or is there something more to it?
Can you give me an Arcana check?
Well, that was another 11.
You can tell that this book uses conjuration magic. That's it. So,
So this should be-
Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm not in this. Sorry.
I was just gonna ask what was. I'm gonna start investigating the floorboard.
Okay. Can you give me an investigation roll?
I'm gonna pocket the book, by the way.
Alright.
18.
18. You see a mechanical device on the underside of the board where it's kind of like it's sticking up at that 45-degree angle, whatever. And it kind of looks like a pressure plate, like a lever almost.
Can I? Okay. Can I tell like what it would do?
What it would do.
Like, do I just? Okay, so the floorboard has a lever, so that's what popped it up. Is what you're saying?
Not quite. The popping up mechanic was a different one. You can tell
And
that,
then
like, the way that,
inside is okay.
yeah. So basically, how I want to say this is basically imagine if this thing was to go back into place, this system would activate.
So we just set a trap.
Okay. And that's it? Okay.
Let's make sure there's nothing else in the room first, and then we can set it off and see what happens.
Alright, let's continue looking around, ripping the place apart, see if we see anything.
Okay.
Avoiding that floorboard while we do.
Yeah.
If that wasn't obvious enough, I wanted to say it because I feel like Nathan would be like, "Do any of you keep eye on where you're stepping? You step on it and die."
You step on it and die. Well, for the majority,
reroll
for what you can tell from this room, it's very clean. It's very formal. A couple alcohol carts, a couple music players, just some botany, some lighting, some comfortable places. You can tell.
Any
You
money
can.
pouches?
Sorry,
Any money pouches?
no money pouches.
They keep their funds somewhere else.
They do keep their funds somewhere else. Basically, for all intents and purposes, the rest of this room doesn't seem like anything else. A couple of the books in the bookcase might grab your attention, but most of them are just kind of fiction or, most of them are just fiction or just kind of stories and tales. Most of it's just kind of for entertainment purposes.
Any expensive books?
Most books in this time and place are expensive, just simply due to there not being like a copy press, so everything would have to be copied by hand.
But is there? But you know, like the ones that you know you can bring to someone and they pay like a small fortune for.
That's a good question. I'm gonna say
And I guess the other question would be, would we know?
that's a good question.
That's also yeah.
You find 3 books that you could probably price out to be 15 gold.
All right, I will pocket those books for
All right.
to sell later.
But for the most part, this room is kind of almost shockingly clean. Like, there's no papers on any of the desks. It seems like it would be almost like a speakeasy, but there's a bed in the middle of the room, right? It's almost suspiciously empty.
No hidden passageways or anything like that we found.
Not that you can see.
With the
No,
21
like
and
22.
Not that you can see, even with the 22.
All right. So we test the floorboard out, I guess.
How do you want to test it out?
I'm gonna go grab a couple of bottles of alcohol from the cart and say, I suggest we retreat to the door.
Okay. You can
I
probably
would-
find 23 bottles of alcohol in there.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna wheel the cart over towards the door, so we got a couple extra throws if we miss.
Oh, I see what you guys are gonna do. Okay. Sorry, that's really funny. That's really funny, actually. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this record player where the floorboard is. And the cart's coming with you. Alright. So let me take a wild guess at what you guys are going to do here. You're going to throw the bottles and try and see if you can hit the pressure plate.
Yep.
Alright.
Bobby!
Uh,
I just grab a bottle right away and do first shot.
alright, Brady, can you roll me to hit?
So just what? Just like
It would be a thrown object, right? So I guess that's plus dexterity?
I think so.
plus dex?
Yeah, plus
So
your
plus
dex.
1. Okay, so d20.
Around this
I'll
time,
line up
Brent,
for the
your
next
character
shot.
probably would have been done.
19 plus 120!
Dirty 20, nice.
Dirty 20, nice. Alright. So, Brant enters the room just as you throw the bottle, and
Oh, and I yell Kobe.
Kobe! You know, Kobe doesn't exist in this world, so you're just yelling something random.
Yes.
So,
It needs to be known that I am
Okay.
yelling random things.
nice. Okay, of course. So you hit the floorboard, and a moment or two pass, and you hear, and then the middle bookshelf dematerializes, completely fading out of existence in a kind of blue light, and then passageway opens up.
I definitely expected something to explode.
All right.
Head to the passageway.
So, in this passageway, you actually see it's very dark in here. There's no external lighting. And in this room, suspiciously empty room, right? The only
Brand
things-
casts light.
Brand can't cast light.
There's candles in the main room, right? I'll just bring one with us.
I
True.
got torches.
You also have torches.
But Nathan, assuming I join these guys,
Mhm.
I probably smell like a combination of alcohols as I've been just throwing bottles everywhere and probably getting a little splash myself.
Just smell like a brewery.
You just smell like a brewery or a drunk. I love that.
Yeah, just microbrewery just entered the room.
All right. So, how many of you guys don't have dark vision?
I don't.
I do not.
Do I? 1 second, let me check.
Does anyone have dark vision?
No, I don't think I do.
You do?
I thought I did, but I don't see it anywhere. Where would it be?
Teachers and traits.
If you click on it, or senses, on the left
Force-
side,
Oh yeah.
if you click senses, they'll pop up. Mine's underneath.
Dark vision.
Passive.
Oh, you have dark vision. All right. So
Yeah,
Baldric
I have
and
True
Aemon-
Sight,
Yeah.
Tremor Sense, Dark Vision, and Blind Sight.
Cool. So, Brant and Brady, you two can see pretty clearly, but Brian and Steph, you guys can't.
The rain is gone.
So, basically, as you guys enter this room, it's pitch black. There's only a couple things in this room: a table, a chair, 3 quills, a lantern, and a bag that's hanging from the side of the table.
I like the look of that bag.
Okay. So, I'm gonna bring you up. It is, as you approach the bag and you open it up, you can see that it's a bag of holding.
I guess I would approach I'd turn on the lantern.
Okay. Yeah, you can turn on the
Why did you
lantern.
giggle like that?
No, it's just. I'm
And
just glad that
fireball.
somebody decided to help the other two out who don't have dark vision. Brett just
Oh, okay.
beeline straight for the bag, which is fine. So
Selfish, but fine.
Hmm?
Selfish, but fine. You know.
exactly. Okay. So Brant, as you kind of you kind of open up this bag of holding, and I assume you pointed out to everyone else.
I like to point it out that I found something, and that only one person can see it. Until Brady
Oh no, I turned the light on.
He turns the light on. Hang on 1 second. Lighting.
I can see. We can see anyway.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Just that way it's a little cute. Anyways, so now that you guys can see
Nerd.
the emptiness of the room. A bag of holding as it's one of its only inhabitants. What do you guys want to do?
I want to check the walls to make sure there's no other secret passages.
Give me an investigation.
You know I'm bad at.
15.
There is nothing else from what you can see.
I wish he rolled a nat 20 and Nathan was like, "Yeah, there's nothing." Just full waste of a nat
You are
20.
entirely confident that there is nothing else in this room. No.
Awesome.
So who wants? I'm gonna ask because I'm gonna send them first the link of whatever you'll find inside. But who wants to check it out first?
The bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I suppose
have
Brant.
It in my hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to hand it to Steph, who's been so vehemently against what's going on in here.
Hang on. So, you pull out a couple things from this bag that I have to make sure I'm getting this right. Yes. Okay. I think. 1 second, sorry.
I think, therefore I am.
Okay. So in this book, you'll find 1,227 gold pieces.
Let me write this down.
How much?
1,222 gold pieces.
1,222 pieces. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you find a book simply labeled EH Alpha Logs.
EH
Alpha Logs.
alpha. And when you say alpha, you mean the word alpha, not the letter A?
Yes, the word alpha.
Okay.
Now, there is a lot of information in this book. There is a lot of information in this book, right? But so it'll for you guys to fully unpack everything that you guys can learn about this book, you guys will have to spend basically 8 hours reading the book. But I'm gonna give it to you now because I'm gonna forget to send it to you later.
Is it actually going to take us long to read this book
No, it's
that you're sending us?
It is. What is that? How many pages? 1, 2, 3. But the third one is only like a couple sentences.
Have fun, boys.
Most of it is not super essential,
Definitely have fun, boys.
but this seems to be the master logbook. Yeah. So, for you to fully unpack,
Should these be in shared links, by the way? Can you copy those and share?
I can copy those into shared links. Oh yeah, that's right. All right. So, this book contains a lot of the ins and outs for those for those of us who aren't going to read it. A lot of these this book contains information about the ins and outs of what seems to be this place called EH Alpha Logs. You see a lot of entries that kind of run along the similar lines of a code with an action. Actions tend to be bought, sold, or sold to a place that also has a tagline of EH, Delta, Omicron, etc. You have other information based around where the origin is, what the race is, skin tone, color of hair, the cost of them, where they're going to, how long.
Do we recognize any of the descriptions as any of the kids we saved?
In time, the later entries, yes. As of right this second, I'm gonna go with no, because so some of these entries go back up as long as 40 years. So there is a lot to unpack here. This is kind of why I'm saying I'll share this with you guys later. I'm just gonna scroll.
Oh, okay. So we're not doing any real reading right now.
No. And honestly, other than Stefan might want to learn to read this all up. Everyone else, it's not completely necessary. But I will direct Brand's attention to the last, to an entry kind of halfway down that's written in a different font.
Uh, 001 action.
Yes.
The one. Oh, that one. Okay. I don't know what a Begu is, but I imagine it's beige.
Yes, I just didn't know it's spelled beige apparently.
Baige.
Beige.
Yes.
B-E-I. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's kind of embarrassing because that's in a couple places.
Why didn't you just quick Google search beige, misspell it, and it would tell you how to spell it?
Because it didn't correct me. It didn't correct me, so I thought I got it right.
Well, because it didn't know what word you were trying to spell. Abegu?
Well, apparently it was a real word. Ah, mon Begu. Mon petit très bête Begu.
Or it's so wrong that it had no clue what it was right, so it chose not to try to correct it.
Exactamundo. Yeah. So anyways.
I suppose, so there was that girl that got taken. I guess I would suppose that I would do a really quick, if I got the book at any point, I'd do a really quick skim through to see if I recognized her description.
The girl who got taken recently?
Yeah, the one that we were talking to the other little girl about.
Mm.
That she said, please save her.
She didn't provide you much of an explanation?
Or
much
did
of a description?
Steph know her or something?
No, I did.
You knew her.
Well, I think I know.
You know, yeah, okay.
Well, then, whoever knew her, I was gonna attempt to search for that girl, if we got any sort of a description.
I see.
Or a name, or see if it would have anything. Maybe I don't find anything, but maybe someone else does. I don't know.
You do eventually find it. if you want to know of it, Brady, it's there's a cursive font in there in that document. It's that entry.
It's the cursive font
Yes.
entry.
00001. Connection. Final affairs. Female 14. Human.
This one is the most
Yeah.
recent entry.
Beige. Redhead. Cost not applicable. Location EH Delta. Term date not provided. Date of interaction November 25th, 1636.
Yeah. And so you guys can now keep the bag of holding.
Was that the only thing that was in that bag? The money in that book?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was the only important stuff, is what he's saying.
There was originally supposed to be 3 books, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to simplify it and bring it into one because I just can't be bothered to write 3. So there was going to be more, but I'm just like, you know what? This is just too much work, so I'm just going to simplify it. But yes.
So I guess we're heading out then.
Yeah.
Time to burn the
I
place
throw-
down.
I would like to tell my friends that if they can smell it already, some rooms are ready to go.
Okay. So
I
you-
would have guessed that by your pungent odor, my friend.
I'm gonna walk up to the cart inside the room that we're in
Mhm.
and just start dumping the bottles everywhere too. Whatever's left in the cart.
All right. One more thing I want to specifically mention. There is a reason why I didn't also animate Brant doing the library in the middle there. Sorry. Words. You didn't get to the library on the landing, but beyond that, everything else on the second floor is soaked.
Should we check out the library before we burn the place down?
Yeah, apparently we'll go check the library.
I'm not doing a very good job of keeping secrets, am I?
No, I mean, it's probably good because like we would have just torched the place and left.
Yup.
There's
To
also
be fair, I didn't know there was a library,
okay, fair
other
enough.
than him telling Brant that room is a library.
See, the difference is like in like Baldur's Gate, I would have searched like every nook and cranny, but here I'm just like, I'm assuming there's nothing there, so let's just move on.
Yep.
See, Baldur's Gate has a lot more people who can work on these things, and I'm just one guy, and I only have so much time.
Well, yeah, let's wait 10 minutes before the fucking thing happens instead of the 2 weeks you got.
I am doing the 2 weeks, okay? I'm trying to do 1 hour a day, but there's still a lot, okay? There's only so much I can do. I have ADHD, okay? Writing's not my forte.
It's called improv.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just
Make shit up.
But the thing is, I don't know what shit to make up at the moment. Anyways, so there is one person in here. You can see her actually like reading some books and stuff.
Nathan,
Mhm.
for once, stand up to yourself and say, you know, Steph, that's a lot of talk for someone who's not running a campaign.
Yeah, right.
Like, come
I've-
on!
I have
Stand up for
signed up for a
yourself, bud.
part-time job here. Okay, a part-time job that I'm not getting paid for. All right, I have written you guys. I think-
Hey! You're getting paid for it with our appreciation.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
This session,
At
I
least from
probably
3 of us,
wrote
I know.
about 45 pages of content, okay? So, I hope you're happy with this.
And we almost
50.
burnt like 10 of them.
Yes, you did.
Couldn't hit 50, eh? That's okay.
What's that, sorry?
Couldn't hit 50, just too much.
Well, I ran out of time. Anyways,
So you're bad at time management, gotcha.
yes, I am bad at time management. You guys have known me long enough to know that's just a fact, alright? Anyway, let's get back to the game here for a second. So, there is one person in this room kind of quietly reading her books, and you completely startle her as you guys enter in. Especially the giant turtle that just walked through the doorway.
I approach.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Approach. Hello.
Who are you? I've never seen you around here.
I'm not from this outpost.
Oh. Okay. Which location are you from?
Deltas. South Foot.
Southfoot, she says.
Way to blow the cover.
Yes, we just delivered a new delivery.
You don't say. And she reaches for her back.
Okay.
I take a half step back. I would not recommend. There's 4 of us and 1 of you.
She's not gonna say anything.
Anyone else want to say anything?
Is she? What does she look like? Do we know who she is? Is she recognizable to us, or is she just some person?
She's just a worker here, but
She clearly has a knife or some form of weapon.
mm-hmm.
Well, I still have my sword out. That's on fire.
Yes.
I have my flail, but I'm
How
being
long does your
like
fire
I was-
last, Steph?
Until I tell it to go out.
Really?
There is okay. Sorry, I'll double check just to be safe.
I'm figuring it's probably that or a long rest or an hour or something, but
You're right. Out of the morning weapon can only hold an active at a time when activated. Take the product. Lighterite is in effect. It lasts until I take a short or long rest,
got you. Okay.
and other creatures cannot gain the benefit of it.
Oh,
if they
okay.
pick up your knife.
Yeah.
So they pick up your knife and it won't be flaming anymore?
It'll still be flaming, but they won't be able to do the fire damage with it.
I see. Alright. Is there anything else you guys want to say to this girl?
Show me
Who are
your
you?
hands.
You're not... Well, technically you're not right there, Brady, but sure.
While they're doing this,
Right.
I'm just going to start looking through the books.
Well, I'm not gonna just stand in full coverage.
Yeah, I figured. Brian, as you're kind of searching the books, you actually find one more document.
Sorry, you're telling me that she's just quietly reading and she didn't hear like the thunderous noise come from outside or the.
Or the many
I never
thrown bottles.
said she didn't hear them.
She just doesn't give a fuck.
Maybe not.
So who are you?
Do you need to know my name?
Olala, I believe.
Thanks, Brady.
I'd like to know the name of the person I'm about to kill. Professional courtesy.
We don't use names around here.
Yeah, well, there's not going to be around here for much longer.
Sure. And what do you think is going to happen when you, I don't know, kill everyone here?
Already
Go to
done.
Another place and kill more.
Go to another place and kill more. Right. I'm sure that's going to work out for you, huh? I'm sure that's going to work out for you, huh?
I mean, progress is being made.
For now. Until they find out about you.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
I wouldn't be joking around so much if I were you. You have no idea how deep these roots go.
You have no idea how deep I am. In your mom.
Wow. Alright, is that what you're really going to say?
Intimidation. I would like intimidation off of that.
You're not going to get intimidation on that, but try with disadvantage.
You know what? I will. If I get a natural 20 twice, I will win everything. So 22 on the first one,
Oh my god.
and 18 on the second one.
You're
Nathan.
joking me. You're joking me. You did not make a
Try
yo
me, bitch.
You did not make
Try
a yo
me, bitch.
mama joke to to intimidate this girl.
Yeah, damn fucking right I did.
No! Oh my god. I don't even know what you would do. Alright, interesting.
I'm also a turtle, might I add.
You are a turtle. You would have had advantage.
So I was neutral, so actually take my 22 then, please. If you just said I would have had advantage, then at disadvantage plus advantage equals neutral. And my first roll was the 22.
Let's continue, why not? You got it anyways.
Yay!
So, she's now intimidated by a yo mama joke, which has completely floored me, and I have no idea how do I want to respond to this. So...
That'd be a good response.
she's gonna say, well, I wish you luck in learning precisely how deep the hood runs. And then she's gonna start speaking. Peer behind Enigma's hood, you'll find the head of a dragon. It'll bite and...
Suicide.
Sorry?
And now you commit suicide.
I run and tackle her.
She's not gonna stop. It'll bite and gnaw with tooth and claw till your last blood draw. And while you... Whoa, crap, I forget my voice. Till your last blood draw. You'll try and fail to lift the veil, but the hood runs deep.
So you're not a worker, might I add, as I'm tackling her to the ground.
Sorry, I'm just forgetting. Where you fear death, we accept our end, and off with this dragon's head. My old friend Death, my time has come to meet thy men. And she moves her tongue to the front of her palate, pulls the tongue back, and you hear a loud crunch, and basically foam begins to build at her mouth and kind of begins folding over as she begins to seize, and...
Nathan?
Mhm.
Like, am I able to, like, see this happening, like, before the whole starts choking and shit? Or is it kind of, or is it just set in motion and stuff?
It's set in motion, it's done. Besides, this is the first time you've ever seen this.
I also called out that she was going to commit suicide.
You did commit... You did...
But you didn't specify how, so I tried tackling her. Maybe she was going to stab herself. I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm also not going to try too hard to keep these people alive.
But you don't want information, Tabernacus D?
Like I said, I don't plan things. I just kill things.
Ugh. I punch her as I let her die. Actually, I punch her really hard in the gut. I punch her really, really hard in the gut, hoping it'll, like, I don't know, make her, like, vomit up what she just did.
I mean...
Like, really, really hard. I will roll strength.
Can you punch hard enough to undo the effects of a poison?
Well, to vomit?
Get the poison out of the system.
You're trying to punch the poison out of a girl's system here.
Yes.
Hey, Nathan.
Yeah?
I would really love to create water and flush her system.
You're gonna...
Yeah, you flush your system, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna flush her system?
Yeah, you're gonna flush her system, just like I flushed her mom's system. Hey! Still making your mama jokes as she's committing suicide.
Oh my god.
I'm classy, boys, don't worry.
Alright, so she lies... she now lies dead in the room. You guys now have a library to yourselves, and...
Well, don't worry, I rolled an 8 on strength anyway, so I wouldn't have succeeded.
One of the books you guys find is a world atlas.
That first book you sent, I don't have access to, by the way.
I think I...
Oh, now I do. Okay, I'm good.
So, remember how I said there's a lot of information, and I don't have enough time to write this? One of 3 things about this atlas. 1, it is currently... Where's this atlas? It is currently 21 pages long, and it's not even done. Alright?
Wait, it's not the same.
2,
I take everything down.
I have literally thought of everything I could think of, okay? This document, by the way, was done... this was thought out beforehand, but a lot of the writing for it was done now.
Like mid-session, guys. Right now, he did all
Yes.
21 pages while running this session.
Precisely, right?
Damn, Nathan, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So that means based on the 10 weeks he's been running this campaign, he should have thousands of pages written.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not just writing pages about places in the world, right? I'm writing.
I'm fucking with you, bro. Chill.
So
I was being hella facetious just from the beginning.
got you.
Yes, you definitely wrote 21 pages during this session, Nathan.
Yes, totally. Anyways, my point is, because there's so much information, I don't expect you guys to read this either now or later.
Or ever.
Brady, ever.
Braden's facing you.
But I will, I'll give you guys some kind of run-through
Key
information.
pages?
Hmm?
You could give me key pages. I might read if you give me, like, hey, these 3 pages might be important to you.
To your character, Brady, I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay, that works.
But, yeah, so you find a world atlas. Again, this isn't done entirely. Still a couple entries that still have to get done. But generally speaking, this is kind of a general overview, highlighted on the general part, because I'm trying to compact everything to one page, right? So, if you guys want to have any questions right now about places in the world, I'll give you guys, I can give you guys some verbal, I can tell you guys about it right now. Or we can move on, you guys can read it. Brady, you don't have to. It's kind of just depending on whatever you guys want to.
I want to go pee.
You want to go pee?
So I'm gonna run away for a minute.
I
Okay.
second this motion.
What'd you say, Brant?
I second this motion.
Alright, should we just take a
All
quick
right.
5?
Yeah, that works.
Just a couple minute pee break.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go pee myself. Why not? Alright, I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm back.
Hello.
Hey, Steph. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
I am ready to burn this place down.
Nice.
I
Very good.
want to loot this bitch.
You want to loot this bitch?
Yeah.
I have been ready to burn this place down since the end of the last session.
Yeah, we should be able to get the place burned down by the end of the day.
I'm done. I'm back.
You're back? We're just waiting on Branton.
There was nothing else in the library of importance, right?
Not on the shelves. 98% because, again, checking right.
Can I look at the painting? Can I inspect that painting quickly?
Yeah. So the painting kind of depicts a beautiful landscape, one of bounding hills and valleys, and it's just a beautiful looking painting. You could probably fetch it for maybe 25 gold pieces.
I take it.
Nice.
Is there anything on the girl?
Yes. So on the girl, you'll find no 17 gold piece. That's still too low. We'll give you 34 gold pieces. And she'll be in the book that she was reading, just to make sure we have it all. Is a book called Claiming What You're Owed. Brady. So basically, on the cover of this book, you see it kind of looks like a business book. Now, oh wait, I still shared it.
Access denied.
Yep, I forgot to share it. My bad. File, share.
Brant, are you back?
I'm here.
Hi.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, we weren't doing anything crazy. We're looking around the room a little.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The access is updated.
If we combine the 34 to the gold we found, we each get 314.
314, not bad. So, Brady, this is a page, and this is a little entry that you should be able to read, no problem.
Fuck off.
It's 4 sentences. It's 4 sentences. Your ADHD can handle that.
Exactly. Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know how much more to describe it. Nope. Claim what you're owed. So yeah, this book
Filthy animal.
This is a commentary book on Alto Ironbark claimed what he was owed, and attempts to give advice on inspiring other business owners, such as like success as a mentality, and you need to be willing to make difficult decisions like firing people or securing business.
I read this already, eh?
Right. Okay, good. Yeah. Last sentence is then, yeah. You got the last sentence?
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, everything else is just kind of not of interest to you guys. Mostly just fiction, things just kind of around that, geography, math, science, whatever.
Geography, math, and science. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This man knows more than he lets on.
From what we know so far, it seems like our party has embedded vendetta against like 60% of the world.
That's what I'm learning, yeah. I guess unintentionally, I have a vendetta alone against 100% of the world.
Well, not 100.
Without
99.
that, would anyone be able to survive in the world?
Yes, there's plenty of places that do without.
Oh, okay.
That's also probably something I should put in the atlas. Well, the atlas is just a place.
It would be useful for me.
It would be useful for you, but are you gonna read 21 pages?
No, so that's where you give a little jot notes. These places do, these places don't.
See, okay,
Wink,
Brady.
wink, nudge, nudge.
If there's any consolation, by the way, Brady, I put a TLDR in front of every single one of these. So you can get the basics out of it. So for example, South Humorous, called Palacera. Only place to get palisman from palisman trees, fiercely defended by a druidic circle, native to these lands, intensely magical location. Right? That way you can get a gist of where it is.
So it's the jot notes.
It's the jot notes. So each one of these has jot notes. So if you don't want to read the full thing, that's fine. There's TLDRs. If that makes
That's the
it.
reason you brought up that one, is so that's where we're supposed to go next.
It was literally just where I happened to be.
I don't know. I feel like this is a setup.
If you want to go there, that's fine with me.
I don't even
It's gonna-
know which one he read. Oh, South Humors?
Uh-huh. Yes.
All right. So
That's
we're gonna
far away.
proceed to burn things.
Yes, let's burn some things. All right. So how do you guys?
Who has fire?
You guys have?
I do.
We probably all do with tinderboxes
And
and
Julius.
torches.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I just figured you guys had fire.
I also gave everyone a Molotov cocktail.
Oh, I have cigars.
Yeah, but
too.
we
I have,
it's
like,
not lit.
Box of cigars.
You have a box.
Gave us
oh, yeah, that's
Molotovs,
right.
but they weren't lit.
There's
too.
That's my
definitely
takeout.
like torches and candles that we could just light them anywhere.
Fair.
I take out a cigar and light it.
You take out a cigar and light it.
Yeah.
Now you guys
I
still
don't
have.
want to.
You guys did Molotov the top. You guys alcoholed up the top layers. You guys didn't go anything deeper than that.
I mean, if we start the fire at the top, it'll just work its way down.
Yeah, in time.
But, I mean, heat rises, technically.
It'll still burn.
It'll still burn.
It's fine.
All right.
I want to go pour some alcohol in the kitchen as we run away.
You want to pour some alcohol in the kitchen? Do you want me to?
And, like, the dining room area, not the kitchen exactly.
Oh, okay.
Because that we run near the dining room area to go back out the whole week.
Oh no, Stefan figured out he could pick them up again.
What up? Oh no.
I'm gonna grab one of the lanterns and chuck it into the. I'm assuming it's like a candle or like
It is.
oil that's burning in it, right?
Damn it! Why do I keep forgetting to lock these things down?
He's just a ball of light.
He's just a ball of light. Why do I keep forgetting to lock these things down? I like how your little guy is still here too.
What little guy?
Did somebody cast light on Steph or something?
That's all the
goes
land.
beyond-
I know. I just think it's really funny. All right. So where are you guys exactly starting this fire?
I am going to take one of the lanterns. Is it like just a candle lantern, or is there like
it's a
oil to it?
candle. It's like a gas-powered lantern, if you would. Keeps a flame going at a moderate size to keep light in.
All right, I'm gonna take one and toss it into the main room that we were in, like the main bedroom.
Oh, like Paul Keeler's room?
Yes.
Okay. So, because of all the alcohol you guys light, the room instantly catches fire and begins spreading all over the place.
We gotta run, boys.
Yep. And then as I run down the hallway, I'm just gonna cast a firebolt into every room that I pass.
Steph, I love you, but this is like lagging my game.
I know it. Like,
So,
He put them all down.
yeah. Look, it looks like there's a fire starting now. You're welcome.
oh yeah, it kind of does. Wait, wait, I think I can actually do. Hang on. Wow. Ooh, fire. Yes, fire.
Where are you starting the fire? I'm not seeing this. Oh, there.
Paul Keeler's room.
Oh shit. That's it.
And then yeah, I'm gonna throw a firebolt through every door that I pass on the way to the stairs.
You're gonna fire. Okay, nice. So, sure enough, each of the firebolts manages to come collect inside, and the building begins to burn down.
Boys, why didn't we just claim this as our own house? We could have lived here for free instead of paying to live at the fucking. As I'm running, I'm thinking this and I'm saying it out loud.
Not really planning on staying here forever, there, buddy.
No, but for a couple days, saves us some moolahs.
So as you guys you guys are running out the front door.
I was gonna run through the dining room and light that area, and then run out the hole in the window.
I bet. Uh,
I'll head out actually out the back where we came in, rather than going downstairs. I'll head out like into like the deck area.
okay. There's a gate
Down
right
to, like-
there. So you can use the door, Brian. Well, if you want to. There's no point. Okay, well, why don't we just, like, pretend to animate this? Because, honestly, it's just gonna be...
Yeah, just bring us back to the tavern, because that's where we would conjugate
Yeah.
after, I feel like.
Okay.
Or should we go back to Steph's friend's place for the kids?
That's the question.
Oh, right.
I told them I was getting milk and cigs. That takes a while, okay?
It gives us enough time for be either, like, a
About
couple
30
hours
years.
or 30 years. Yeah. So, am I going to the pub or am I going to the basement? Not the basement, the contact.
Probably should go to the contact.
You're gonna go to the contact? Alright. Alright, we'll go everyone. Alright, and then we'll just pretend to animate what we're doing here. So, Brady, you're running through the main mansion area, and you're lighting the kitchen on fire. And Brian, you went into the backyard, and you started throwing lanterns into the backyard, the garden.
And then through the windows onto the main floor,
Oh, okay.
as well as the Molotov cocktail that I have.
Alright.
I'll light it and chuck it through a window.
Alright, and then I assume you guys are... How are you guys fleeing the building after this? Are Brady, I'm assuming that you're probably going to go through the window. Which, Brian, you could also probably take the side of the window, on the side of the mansion. And
Yep.
you guys would meet up. But then Brant and Stefan, what are you guys going to do here?
Great question. Yeah. Yes.
Yes?
I'm assuming through the hole in the wall.
Through the hole in the wall? You're going to go through the kitchen again?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there is a front door, but...
We didn't kill all the guards, though.
There's no guards out the front.
What's that?
There wasn't.
Yeah,
was not
so you
guards.
said there was no guards out front, right?
There was not guards out front.
So technically, we could have gone out the front door.
Yes,
But we've never officially cleared the front since we came back.
true.
That's true.
It was dark, and we went straight to the back.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. So... Can everybody give me a stealth roll with disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
You guys are be quiet here.
We disadvantage.
Not to mention, you guys are actively within
Oh!
18.
30, 18. 30, 18.
dirty 18.
With disadvantage? Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got 20.
Oh my god. You guys have been
30.
rolling really well.
I'd have been at 23.
23?
That's
Okay.
first roll. No,
Yeah.
I'm 18 right now. It was 23. It was just regular.
Yes, Brady?
Can I use one of my three inspirations?
Yeah, you can.
That's actually a good idea. What is the inspiration? A D...
It's a...
Advantage.
or just a, okay, so it'd just be a straight roll?
Yeah. It's an advantage.
17.
Okay. Brian?
I rolled 17 and 6.
Yeah, there was no point in me using my advantage. That's still an 11.
Oh. Alright. So, as the building begins to go up in flames, Brady and Brian, as you guys kind of begin to come out the front way, you actually see a couple of houses kind of, people in the surrounding neighborhoods beginning to come out of their houses as they see the flames engulfing the mansion. They don't see you because they're focused on the building. They're assuming that you guys are just fleeing the fire. But people are definitely coming out to see the mansion on fire.
Oh yeah.
As we make our way away from the burning building, I'm going to be keeping my eyes on the sky.
Your eyes on the sky?
Yeah, for
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, you know what I'm looking for then?
I do know what you're looking for. You don't see them yet as you guys are running away. But
If I do see them, I'm going to, like, duck for cover.
copy. Yeah. Brian, you would know that they would take a little bit of time to deploy. So, it's not going to be instantaneous, right? But within the 37 minutes, you'll definitely see them flying overhead and all, kind of.
Can I make note of him being so concerned about the air as we're running together?
Brian, are you trying to hide this?
No.
No? Alright,
No.
Brady, yeah, just by, you could tell he's looking up at the sky a lot. A lot.
Okay. Noted.
So, as you guys begin your kind of, your run, all four of you meet up, right? Sorry, my voice is starting to go. All four of you...
And wait, Brian, did you say no matter when you see them, as soon as you see them, you're going to duck, whatever this is?
Yes. I'm just going to, like, make it so I'm not easily seen from where they are.
And again, that would be obvious.
Yes, it would be. So as you guys begin to run
Okay.
together towards the contact of, Savan's contact and where you guys have previously gone, about 15 minutes into the journey, you see four figures flying overhead, each one of them on Palisman. Brian, can you give me a stealth roll?
Will I get advantage because we're, like, far enough away from it?
Yes.
Awesome.
And they're flying overhead of you, right? They're not as much paying attention to the underground, right? The ground.
15.
15? Alright. Yeah, you managed to stay hidden. But yes. So, these four people on Palisman, 2 boys and 2 girls, kind of wearing almost orange uniforms, begin flying over you guys as on Palisman, flying in the direction of the burning mansion. But they don't really...
Nathan, do they happen to look like Elowin, Bryn, Lyra, or Thaddeus?
Wait, I'm sorry, I don't remember who that is.
Those were the ones we met in the first game. I think they were the ones that...
No, they're not those same ones. No, they're not the same
That's what I
ones.
thought. But just... Sure.
Yes. No, they are not the same people. But you guys would know, just from background whatever. These are members of the Eternal Vanguard. This is the fire division of the, Guardians of the Everflame, I think, yeah. So,
my character's finally putting 2 and 2 together.
mhm.
That it seems like he is afraid of the Guardians of the Everflame.
It does appear to be that way, yes.
I'm hiding from them, yes.
Okay.
Alright. The rest of you guys' journey towards towards the destination is relatively unnoteworthy. You guys managed to get into town. People are kind of whispering and talking as they go along. And word of the fire has spread as the Emperor, as the Vanguard is, as the Vanguard was this, I'm sorry. As the Vanguard was, deployed, that's the word I'm looking for. Word of the fire began to spread more and more and more. People are kind of, they know what the Vanguard looks like, so just from a quick glance, like, oh, that's a fire truck kind of thing, right? So people managed to know, but nobody ever, like, pinned it on you guys specifically. So, you guys managed to make it to where your contact is, Steph. And
We're now arsonists.
we've now committed arson.
Which is probably the least of the crimes we committed today.
Honestly, out of all the crimes you guys have committed today, arson is one of them.
Today was in fact a day.
Today was a day. I mean, you guys.
Things happened.
You guys have. In one day, you guys have poisoned people, stabbed people, lied to people,
Broken into a
made your
house.
mama jokes at people. You guys have learned a lot more about the world and stuff. Yeah.
I successfully intimidated someone with a your mama joke.
You successfully managed to intimidate someone with a yo mama joke. So,
Welcome to D&D.
welcome to D&D. All right. Excuse me. So you guys enter the base, and as you guys kind of close the door on the entranceway, Savan, you hear the voice of your contact yelling out, "Amen, it's not fucking you!"
No.
Get your ass over here!
Watch the language. Julius doesn't like harsh language.
Julian doesn't like hard language.
Julius doesn't like hard language.
You're right.
Come
No,
on.
you should have just yelled, "Watch out, profanity!"
You wanna fucking tell me?
Hey,
You wanna
what
tell
do we
me?
not say?
Do you want to tell me why I have 17 kids in my possession now from the Enigma's fucking hood?
Oh, you knew about that.
Of course I fucking know about those assholes.
And you did nothing about it. How dare you? Shame on you.
Because I know their scope. These guys control a good majority of the world. You guys
Do
know
they
that,
control
right?
you?
No, they don't control me. He's
Insight?
Wait, yeah, absolutely.
Insight? Ethan?
yeah, you can go insight.
Wait, don't I have? Wait. What was my sense? Didn't I have?
Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready. That is actually a nat 1.
I rolled a 17 at least.
No, guys, no. He's telling
Okay.
the truth. Like I can.
I just
can read
know
people
he's telling the
really
truth.
well. He's just, guys. I just. There's something about this guy that he just screams trustworthy.
Yeah,
You know?
Don't
despite
worry,
the fact that he's a
I rolled-
criminal, I know I could trust him.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I rolled a 6,
Honestly,
so
this-
I believe you.
Brian, as the only person who rolled above a 6, you know that it is a no. It's a no. But he was just so taken aback by the accusation that he worked for Enigma's Hood. He had to let that sink in for a second. Basically staggered, okay? Like, you guys think I work for that organization? Do you really think so low of me? Kind of thing, right?
I just met you yesterday, man. Like.
Yeah, we don't know you.
Listen, the point is, I don't think you've realized how big of an enemy you've made here.
They don't know us, and we left none alive.
Oh, they're gonna know you soon. They have people, places, everywhere. Doesn't matter where, they can find you. And now,
And we'll be ready.
And now that you've taken out their most profitable location,
They're gonna feel the sting.
No.
And I put 2 hands up for high fives.
Oh,
he's gonna
high
rub,
five.
he's,
Yeah,
he's gonna
I
rub
absolutely
his
high-five
eyes
that.
together. He's gonna rub his eyes together. You guys are so exhausting. You guys are either exhausting, stupid, or you're being purposefully naive. Listen,
Suicidal.
you guys have made a grand enemy, and I don't think you realize that yet.
Don't worry, I'm gonna go make us another one. No, not you, not you.
He's not gonna really pay attention to that because you may be a giant turtle, but you're a giant turtle. He doesn't know. Okay.
Okay.
So he's gonna be like, okay, all right. Did you just get the kids out?
No, we got the kids.
Yes.
Those people and burnt the place down.
It was an eventful night.
He's just gonna like remain silent. He's like gonna like put his like his hands together in a clasping motion and putting up to his like his forehead, kind of this like almost praying motion, if you would.
We killed this Peter Dinklage guy.
Peter Dinklage.
I have no clue. I don't remember his last name, A, and B, I don't know where the Dinklage came from, but I feel like it's from some show.
So
Dinklage specifically came to mind, so I don't know where it's from.
he's gonna be
He's an
like,
actor.
Is he?
oh, okay,
Yeah,
Is it Peter Dinklage?
it is Peter Dinklage.
nice.
Okay, yeah.
He's gonna be like, who the hell is Peter Dinklage?
I don't remember his name. It was Peter something or other. Eamon?
Yes, it was. Started with a K.
Keeler. Paul Keeler. It wasn't even Peter.
Paul Keeler.
Hang on. So first,
I got here eventually.
hang on. You guys come in here first. Tell me you've got 17 kids from the fucking Enigma's hood. Then you tell me you've torched his place, and you killed the guy in charge.
Yes.
And
They're
all
gonna be
his
hurting.
workers.
all of his workers.
Like all
Gonna
of
be
them.
hurt so
You guys
bad.
are-
Hey, well, I guess we didn't kill the. Wait. We didn't kill the last one. She ate a pill and murder-suicide.
She killed herself.
Exactly.
You are either the most stupid, or the most arrogant, or the most naive adventuring party I have ever had the misfortune of meeting. You
At
are-
least it was a pleasure. It could have been on negative terms, but it wasn't.
Listen,
You got to see an old friend of yours, and you should take that for granted.
take that for granted. You guys have given
Or
me
not-
nothing but
not take it
problems
for
since
granted.
I've seen Eamon for the first time in years.
But think about this. This is the most exciting your life has been for the past how many years?
He's a professional criminal. He goes on heists all the time.
Yeah, but we brought the risk of the Enigma's hood to his front door.
We'll put in a good word for you. Don't worry.
We're
Eamon, I
going to
don't
be
know.
causing enough trouble. They won't come back.
Eamon, I don't know if I can have you as a contact anymore. The enemy you've made is one with more scope, more rationale.
Yes, we're going to put up with the child rapists. Yeah.
You do know that they
Real stand-up man you are.
you know that they control an army and a nation, right?
Which nation?
They
I
basically
need to read this atlas.
you need to read this atlas. They basically operate. They basically control things in the Southfoot. There's no government in the Southfoot, so they can get away with anything they want, and whatever they want is everything.
Well, not anymore.
You're like their biggest recruiter right now. What's wrong with
I know.
Wait, you're the biggest recruiter?
He is.
He
you? He is.
he is this guy?
Yeah,
Really?
look at all the perks of the job.
How is he a recruiter?
Because he's giving us good, positive.
These are
Talk
positive
about them.
feedback notes, man. Like, you're making me want to sign up for Enigma's Hood. That's what's going on.
You want to go and kidnap some children and sell them as sex slaves?
Not that part of the job.
Well, how do you detach one from the other?
Well, apparently he can. 'Cause he's like, well, they're too strong, so we're just going to let them keep taking kids.
He says he's not going to try. I mean, he's.
Nathan's so done with our shit right now.
Yeah.
I'm just
Me 2 hours of
trying.
this shit.
I'm trying to tell you guys that you guys have made a very large enemy here. And you guys are like, well, you're kind of in the fault here because you're basically as bad as the guys who are recruiting, kidnapping kids in the street because you didn't do anything.
Yes, that's exactly what Steph has said all day. Like, all campaign, might I add.
I have killed people for that very reason.
Just because you didn't do anything, so you're gonna kill the general public because they didn't do anything?
I killed
If
2
they knew
people in the
enough.
fucking mansion for that exact reason.
I said the general public. Those were workers of Enigma's Hood. At least they're in one of the establishments.
Well, he's not going to kill this contact. He's merely telling him he's at fault. I hope.
Listen, all right. Let's get back on track here. All right.
Can you take care of the kids?
I can't take care of the kids. They belong in an
Can
orphanage.
you get them somewhere?
I can get them to an orphanage. If I
Alright.
bring them back to Southfoot, they'll get kidnapped again. And they'll get brought
Don't
back
bring
in.
them into Southfoot.
Exactly. I can't bring them back to their families, is what I'm trying to tell you. Anyways. I'll bring them into an orphanage and I'll try and figure something out with law enforcement. I got a couple guys in there. Might be willing to give me a shot, but... Eamon, I mean this as a friend, as a former friend.
Former friend.
What the fuck?
Have a good life.
What the fuck were you thinking here, man? You're just gonna walk out?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't want me here anymore. I'm leaving.
You know what? I just don't know what to say. Alright, you guys can walk out.
Well, they don't
I
have
would
to
just-
walk out. They could stay there and talk. I said I'm leaving.
I just walk in and I yell to the kids. I go, "This nice man will take very good care of you. Okay, bye."
He's gonna face palm once again. He's just like, oh my god. Alright. So, congratulations on burning down Enigma's hood. You guys did a good job in manslaughter.
To level up.
Wait
Now we get to go
did
through
say-
and level
wait
up.
till the kids are safe. The kids are safe.
Fine.
So now we're level 5.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Alright,
guys
long rest.
level 4.
Oh,
Level 4.
level 5. Yeah.
I said 4.
Nathan, can we get a long rest too?
Hmm?
So-
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go to the. Let's say we go from here right back to the tavern. Take a long rest.
I bet.
No.
Yeah, no. You're good.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah?
Yeah, no. No, you're not.
No, it's the Canadian. Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's
Yeah,
just that.
no,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
yeah.
Also, when we get back to the tavern, I am going to spend 10 minutes just to be safe and cast Identify on the book that I picked up.
Steph, where's your character? Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy.
I was okay.
Are you stuck?
Or yes, sir.
Okay, stop moving
Yes,
for a second.
sir.
Thank you. Alright, you're good to go. You want to cast Identify
furry.
on it?
Yeah, on the Conjuration enchantment
Oh,
book
okay.
that I picked up.
So, what does Identify do again? Remind me, sorry?
Give me a second.
Am I crazy? I thought Ritual Caster was a thief.
No,
Don't know.
not for a wizard.
I'm not a wizard.
I'm a wizard. Where is it? Identify. I learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use. It basically just tells me everything like magical about it.
I see. Wait, hang on. Does Oh, okay.
I learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are.
I got you. So it is. So my vow to my children is a parenting book. Usually, this is like a book written for from a mother to another. To her child. It kind of just pulls on the heartstrings of, this idea of parenthood and mother's job and parenthood and how to raise your kids well and stuff, things like this. But you can tell that this book was enchanted with the conjuration magic. It was the bookshelf itself was the bookshelf. Was conjured by this book. So
Okay.
yeah. So it's pretty much like it was effectively built to conjure the bookcase and nothing else really.
When I'm in my room that night, or tonight, I am going to try and see if I can activate it again in the room.
Activate it again in the room.
Yeah, see if I can like conjure a bookshelf.
In a burnt down building?
No, in like my room.
Oh. So the room will be 2 silver pieces a night, by the way. So you guys just take 2 silver pieces off. And Brian, the answer is unfortunately no.
Okay, I throw the book away then.
It was basically the entire contraption was that when you take this book off of the shelf and then you press the lever, the bookcase vanishes. It was kind of like an and gate, if you would. You know what I mean? It's this and that will create the bookshelf, and it will create the bookshelf here. So the book kind of has very little.
But if we grabbed the pressure plate, we could have just had a
A
portable
portable
bookshelf.
bookshelf?
No, I just imagine that, like, even though the book's not there, it still works. And in the smoldering rubble of the building, there's just this pristine bookshelf.
Floating in there.
That's amazing.
See, I don't know what's funnier, the fact that I did think that about a conjuration bookshelf, that you guys would keep the book and think about trying to conjure bookshelves in the future, or the fact that you got. See, now I'm
That would actually be
picturing.
pretty powerful, though, right? Like, you could just put shit on the bookshelf, put books there, and then just have it wherever you need it.
Or you can literally just hide a door or something like that if you really wanted to.
Is it bad that I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
you guys were gonna summon it into people, and then just like violently eviscerate them apart?
It seems
I mean,
more like
I
a
would have tried
radio
it
man.
too, but I'm a tinkerer. I have to try.
Exactly right. So that's virtually everything I have planned for this session. Now I think you guys are 3 days away from the Emperor's speech at this point. We can either continue for like 20 more minutes, or we can just call it a session there.
I'm still available.
I'm fine either way, but if you don't have anything more prepared, we can
We
always
also-
call it there, and you can start preparing next time.
True.
Or as a gang, we could, while we're all here, find a game that we could all play together.
We could do that.
It's fun too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hold on, I just want to make sure I level up so I remember.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm working on stuff too. Nathan, I'm gonna message you if it's not right now in a little bit.
Here, I'll end the
I wanna-
stream here. Are we we're gonna call it official?
Yeah.
I think so. I think the game is done, but we can keep hanging there.
Cool. Alright.